we're back for more Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke with Espeon. And last time I did some training and got my team up to level 30. Greenie has Leaf Break, Leech Life, and Synthesis and Growth. And I did some Poke Refresh. I still need to give Greenie one more heart. It was taken all day. So, I was training last night and was too tired to spend time trying to get that last heart. So I'll just do it later after this recording. But the moveset's pretty much the same. Level 30 Volt Bug here. I think I gave you all your affection hearts actually. With Bug Bite, Spark, and Crunch, and Acrobatics. Stuff in here with Brick Break, Baby Doll Eyes, Work Up, and Thread String. Holding Ambling Coin. Zoe, the Lycanroc. The Rock Tomb, so Rock Back. These three are ready. Level 31 for you. Pretty much the same, nothing much changed. And I also trained up a couple Pokemon in my box. Battle animation should be turned on. Let me double check. But before we do that, I'm going to see if there's a Pokemon here. I remember there being a shelter here. So let me see if it stayed. No, just a Ghastly. Oh, we're here eating M&M's. That's what the crunching's all about. But yeah, this is how all the Pokemon are trained up. If I ever to use you, I have to find someone to trade with. Same with you if I want a Politoed. Same with you. But yeah, that's everybody that I trained up. So, let's get a move on. Yep, it's on. Okay, we're good. Okay, Lily. A side guide piece. James, would you mind if I asked you something? Would you mind if I asked you something? Phew! Yes, I want to take Nebby to the Ulula ruins, but they are located deep in a large desert. I don't want to ask that much of you. Right now I'm trying to visit Maile Library. There's a book that I want to look for there. Maybe you're even be willing to help me. And now that Maile Library is here within the city in Maile somewhere. Even I should be able to find it. I can do this. Phew! More dialogue. Let me zoom back in onto the top screen so we can see the dialogue better. Professor! Why, hello there, wrote Tom. Are you feeling nice and comfy there in that Pokédex of yours? Never better. Oh, well, hello there. Good to meet you. I'm Oak Samson Oak. Yeah, Professor Samuel Oak's cousin. I am a Pokemon researcher, and I'm looking into the regional birds found around here. The principal in Sun and Moon, and the principal at the school in Sun and Moon's anime. I was not expecting him to be a principal. I thought he'd actually be doing research. But no, he's just a principal who does Pokemon impressions. And you must be James, huh? John Kakui mentioned you to me. Well, Tom, you be sure to help that fine young boy on his trip around the islands, alright? Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I'm doing that. And you, James, I'd be trusting you to keep Rotom safe as well. The young fella from college who helped me invent that Pokédex put a lot of work into it. And as much love and care as any parents. I'll be in the mail library if you ever need me. Feel free to stop by and chat anytime. If you're having trouble finding the library, just follow the black brick road. Beating the patterns on this path, of course. Black circle, black triangle, black square. Follow that pattern, you get there. Okay. The Monsanto shop. What's over here? You can get heart scales this way. I got a few of them from fishing for encounters when I was trying to get an encounter. And I got one from the Lupus I caught. So if I ever need, when we get to the move relearner, and I ever need some moves retaught, would just go to the little cafes here and get heart scales. Any good clothes here? Doesn't look like it. I do kind of like this outfit. There. Spent my money on this outfit. Yeah, well, at least I have the amulet coin on the Pokemon, so I can get more cash. And I can always go chuck Puku Muku. More dialogue. Then let's go back to the top screen. Too much zoomed in, too much. There. Zoomed in enough. James! I'm sorry I ended up getting lost yet again. I wandered around completely lost until I ducked into the pillar shop. And then I saw this outfit, and they said it was the last one they had in stock. So I bought it. Even though I don't think I ever have the guts to wear an outfit like it. Huh. As if you ever wear it. Well, you did wear a different outfit later on in the game. I guess. Where to find the library, so I guess you could say it was all for the best. Though the library was actually right past the pillar shop if I just kept going. Think! Okay, back. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. I was about to read half this dialogue. All this reading makes you need a cup of water, so I went to get a cup of water. James, been a while, friend. I'm not even sure if that was the voice I had for her. Doesn't matter. Looks like your island challenge is coming along favorably. That must be rising to the top of you. So, James, who might this be? Oh, hi. Hello, my name is Lily. My apologies if Meldell... Why did I say Muds? Meldell. I called Mudsdale Meldell. My apologies if Mudsdale spoke you just now. To be honest, this is actually the first time I ever used the Mudbrader Mudsdale. I didn't have one on my team. I had a different ground type. I don't remember who. Oh, I had Sandygas on my team. That was my ground type. Sandygas. And then I had Alolan Raichu, but then I replaced Alolan Raichu for Espeon, of course, because I love Espeon. And I wanted a Psychic type, and Espeon's what came to mind. I was actually thinking of using my Psychic type as a Brixis when I got to that point of the game. Found one. But I ended up not using it. I kept the Espeon instead. My apologies, Mo. I read that. Doesn't seem like you're a try-goer. What are you up to? Let me turn the volume up. It seems like my fan is louder than the game audio, so let's turn it up a little bit more. Or I could just turn the fan off, but it's hot in here, so I don't want to. I'm studying the Tapu ruins for various reasons of my own. That's Halapu's voice. Oh, and actually, I'm studying the Tapu ruins for various reasons of my own. Well, that's some fine attentive. I'd be happy to show you the way whenever you like to go. My Mudsdale here is as sturdy as all get out. She can easily carry too. Thank you for your offer. Shall we continue on Maile Shall we check out Maile Library first, though, since we're here? Oh, that lady over there gives us the little fly TM. The book that I'm looking for is a very old one. It's a book that contains old myths and legends that Professor Burnt told me about. Those tales should be suggested that Alolan's legendary Pokemon came from other worlds. I next tried the electric one with the Vikavolt. Yeah, our next one is the warmth of Ichabod. I guess because that's the dialogue. No, there's gonna be more dialogue pretty soon. There's gonna be more dialogue soon, so I keep the camera focused on the top screen. Only thing at the bottom screen that's happening is me checking my back. Fry has the same accuracy and the same amount of power. Fry does not have 1% accuracy. Never did. It misses very a lot. Especially with Crowbat that I had in the White Warlock. It missed a lot. Speaking of that, I need to record an episode of that. Rock Tomb. Stuffing can learn Rock Tomb. Is workup necessary? To be honest, I don't think I know why, but it's not like I've ever used you against a flying type when I have a rock type who can deal with flying types. I'm counting on Mudstell to help me out with the electric type trial. I'm just trying to find some good moves. No one can learn Psychic. I already taught you Skulls. Shadow Claw. That'd be great for the trial after the electric one, because I believe the one after that is Ghost. Then again, you have a dark type move. But then again, it won't be great against Miracle. When we get closer to that Ghost trial, I will figure out the moves that I want to have, what moves I want to teach. And if I do add Hunter or the Phantom that on my team, I will eventually trade with someone. I know a few of my subscribers, I have their friend code, so I could trade with one of them, I guess. I was actually thinking of trading over Hunter to one of my friends last night when I was training. But she happened to not be online. She happened to not be on Pokemon Moon. And, yeah. Riley wasn't on when I wanted to trade Hunter. But I was... Okay. Let's continue on. Enough about the Hunter and the trade evolutions. It must be a very valuable book. So I'm not for sure if I'd be able to take it out of the library. Let's think. I can't think of a voice first. I'm just gonna read it in my regular voice. Is this what you're looking for, Princess? Give her a read. Oh, of course. And this video better become out correctly. It better not be any mess ups, no messed up recording, no bad audio, no nothing. Because I don't want to record it again. Well, it's tilted the light of a lower. Mainly because I'm recording this right after I got out of bed and ate breakfast, so I'm still kind of, I guess, not fully awake, as you can tell by my voice. It's tilted the light of below, and the way I'm reading. I keep reading the same thing over again. I'm just read it out. I just read it out loud, shall I? This is why you don't record when you just wake up a few hours ago. Probably 2 hours ago, actually. And I'm still not fully awake. That's why you don't record when you just woke up not that long ago. The empty sky broke in the sun. A hole appearing where had been none. A single beast appeared from in it. It was called the beast that devours the sun. The king of Alo bowed before it. The beast that shone so like the sun. The island guardians fought against it, but in the end the beast had won. Then did the beast that devours the sun shine its light on the line of the kings. Then did the beast that has won bring nature's gift to bless all things. Beast of the sun and beast of the moon, through their union they brought new life, and fragile here in the lower born, that island's guardians would keep from stifle. The ancient kings sung their thanks for sologoleo, the song of the fruit. 2 tones rang out across the altar, a perfect pair, even after mute. I still need to get a thumbnail for this video, and most of this video has thus been in the library. And we're 21 minutes in. We need to get something done. Isn't it great? My dad's books are all great. What I mean, yes, it is, but when you say your father, isn't this book very old? How old are you? Please tell me that. How old are you? Your dad is like, oh, that book is like years old. How old are you? Yeah, it belonged to my dad. I know I don't look it, but my family used to be pretty much royalty. That book looks like 1,000 years old. How old are you? Please. I never knew how old she is. That book is like 1,000 years old when you look at it. I had to have all my dad's books moved here so they didn't get ruined by the Pokemon. I can tell you lots of other old stories about Lola too. You interested? Well, that would be wonderful. I would be delighted if you did. I think I stay here, but I know why you come to. You're undergoing another trial, won't you, James? Good luck with it. I read you Island's electric type trial can only be reached by the bus on Route 10. Okay, even though we're close to where we usually want to end these videos off, I think we're at least going to go through at least some of Route 10. We won't go through all of Route 10, but we will get as much of it done as we can. That's just for the sake of getting something done in this episode. And we can catch something over here. Do I want a flying type from the tree, or do I want something else? What? Not sure if that guy's a trainer or not. I see what's in the grass. If it's nothing good, or if it's something that's a duplicate, constantly a duplicate, then I get something from the tree. Because I don't have a Skarmory or a Fearow or a Spearow. So those won't be dupes. But I'm going to see what I can get from the grass first. And at the end of this, I will deal with the affections for Greenie and anyone else that needs another affection hunt. Can you survive another body slam? Let's give it a shot. Okay, I went for Bubble Beam. That didn't do a lot. The body slam mainly did a lot because of the crit. That critical hit was not necessary, but okay, good job. I know there's Pancham over here. If I do go for a flying type because of duplicates, then I will switch you out. I don't want you. Okay, let's see what we can get. For a minute, it looked like I was missing a Pokeball. For a minute, it looked like a Pokemon was missing, because I didn't see the last Pokeball symbol. You count as previous claws. Previous claws. Come on, please run. Okay. Okay. If it didn't work this time, I was gonna switch. Pharaoh. We got Pharaoh anyways. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But we're out of here. Let's get you out. Alright. I don't want to take chance it with trying to throw a Pokeball or something and it doesn't get caught. And then it goes for like a flying type move on Greeny and Greeny dies. I don't want to chance that, so we're gonna try to weaken it with a Bubble Beam. I'm not sure if this has pursuit or not. Doesn't look like it used to anyways, if it did. After this, I'm gonna head back to Pokemon Center and heal and end off the episode. Next episode, we will continue our way down here, down to Route 10. And we will look for the stuff while we're at it. Glad I trained them up to level 30 because that guy, his Poliwhirl was level 29. If we were at level and yeah. The levels jump in this game. Especially on Pony Island. The level jump is huge. Goes from 41 to 44, then 45. That level jump is huge. That's why I allowed the experience share. That's why I'm allowing the experience share. And at the end of this episode, I would deal with the affection hearts and probably train up a couple more Pokemon on my PC. Because I got a feeling someone's gonna die. And it's probably going to be Greeny. You saw how much that body slam did. Especially a critical hit. Did a whole hit us to the yellow. Took us from green to yellow. Imagine how much a regular body slam would have done. It probably would have done less, but still. Imagine what a regular body slam would have done if it didn't go for Bubble Beam. What I named my Piggy Pet when I first did a Let's Play this Sean because of my bird named Sean. So any male bird I get and I'm not doing the naming thing, I always name them Sean just to remind me of my amazing bird I used to have. Let's see your summary. Fairy attack, aerial ace, mirror movement, insurance. Raises defense level, special attack. That's terrible. Impish, that's terrible. Fearow is not a defensive Pokemon to begin with. Fearow is more of a... your nature should be like raise attack or something. You should have like a speed raising nature, like an attack raising nature or something. Even with a defensive nature, your defense is terrible. It's trash. But okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, leave a like and... Oh, I didn't give you guys a question of the day. Well, since I didn't think of one, I just asked you one of the questions I asked you guys a lot. Who would you like to see on the team in the future? Out of the Pokemon you saw in my box, who would you like to see on the team in the future? Because I don't know. Pretty soon we may have a death and need a replacement. And who you guys think it should be, if any?